Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Etho mod pack. My name is Classic Tim, and today we're going to be working on Tinker's Construct a little bit. I'm not going to show too much. Tinker's Construct is kind of a well-known mod, and I've done it several times. But I'm just making some grout here. Actually, I made a lot of grout. I made more than I expected. I just got, if you look at the grout recipes, let's look at that. It's the normal one, which is just a piece of clay, a piece of sand, and a piece of gravel, and that gives you 2. And then this one here, you do 4 stacks of gravel, 4 stacks of sand, and a stack of clay blocks. That's what I did, and I don't remember it giving you 8. Did it always do that? Because I remember it not giving you so much, but I feel like I got a lot of grout from that. But either way, I'm just smelting it away here. I'll probably make another furnace in a little bit. But so from last episode, we made the jetpack, and I improved our system here a little bit for producing power. That's what the bubbling you're hearing is. So I'm filling up this tank some, and I did realize that you could actually take this out and just put this right in this spot here, and it'll actually fill the jetpack that way. But this is still nice to hold a lot of excess power, because this thing does take a while to actually generate the steam. As you can see, it goes up pretty slow here, which is also why I've got a second steam dynamo on it. So this thing holds about, I think it's 200,000. And this fills up at about 25,000. So one gas tank here will recharge a lot of jetpacks. And I've used this a little bit, and we're only at 95% here. So that's not too bad. Also, I made a couple aqueous accumulators, which are down here. Let's see if I can get one. There we go. And this is just producing water for me, so it can so I don't have to keep filling these up. And same thing with these; it's filling up the steam dynamos as well. Wow, that's going through coal really fast though. I just put a stack of coal in there not too long ago. So, I mean, we got plenty of coal, so that's not really a problem, but it definitely is going through it fast. We definitely do need a new way of making power, because this thing's eating through my coal too. This thing is taking power constantly just by running the storage here. But either way, I'm just going to go ahead and put all this stuff, I'll just leave it here. But we need to go into the nether to get some cobalt and ardite. Unfortunately though, I don't think I can mine cobalt with this pickaxe. I need to either make a steel pickaxe, which isn't going to happen because we saw how hard steel was to make. So I forget what else can mine cobalt. But maybe we'll just make a different kind of pickaxe. So I figured, let's just go in there. I'll go in there and get some, man, it's nice to get away from that bubbling. I'll go in there, get some ardite, and maybe make an ardite pickaxe, because I'm pretty sure ardite will work as well. I made a hang glider too. This thing makes flying around a lot easier, because right now I'm not using the jetpack, I'm just gliding. So it's really fuel efficient to use this instead. And it's pretty cheap to make too, just some leather. So yeah, here's some cobalt. I'm not going to be able to mine this, right? Yeah, I'm not. But we can use ardite for that. So I'll just go ahead and look for some ardite. I figured I'd just record going into the nether a little bit here, because every time I go in the nether, I die. Where'd this XP come from? I've never been up here. Oh, maybe I have been up here. Oh yeah, I did come up here to get some netherrack. Yeah, I remember now. Because that gas was shooting at me, and that's the same gas. I can finally reach him myself. Man, having a jetpack is so much fun. I definitely missed it. So we're getting a lot of... I'm sorry if it's dark. I do have my brightness settings on, right? Yeah, it's on bright. It just seems really dark for me. Hopefully it's not too dark in the video. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and mine a little bit, you know, get some Tinker's Construct tools ready, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, welcome back. So I've got my Tinker's Construct forge all set up now. I had to make a few more furnaces, but that's fine. Let me get some iron out here. And so yeah, it turns out that you can't even mine ardite with a diamond pickaxe. I thought you could, but that's not a problem. I just made some more steel here. That just finished. This reinforced iron stuff does smelt into steel in the Tinker's Construct smeltery, by the way. So let's just go ahead and make... Wait, this isn't how you make... I guess it's been longer than I remember. Okay, so I got the pattern set up. And we need some wood, right? I don't have any planks. That's fine. I'll use some spruce. Yeah, I guess it's been longer than I thought that I've actually created any of this stuff. Yeah, we'll make one of these, and then we'll make one of these. We'll make that stick. And then that's just to make the pattern for that. So we didn't actually need to make that ingot, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm just making a quick steel pickaxe here, just to mine up some cobalt. Oh, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, what? Wooden bolt? Did I just waste a steel ingot? I wasted an entire steel ingot to make this wooden bolt. And it's wooden too, like... Oh man, that sucks. Hopefully... Where's the rest of my gold? Dang it, I can't even use a stick. Okay, well I guess we have to make another one of these. Hopefully, we have enough steel. With just the one. That should be enough to make a wooden pickaxe head, right? The head just requires one ingot, right? Maybe. I cannot believe that I just wasted a steel ingot on this thing. I bet it's not even good. I'll save it for later. I'm sure one day we'll use it. There we go. And then I'll just use a wooden tool rod. Don't need this, don't need this. And then I need a cross beam too. Really, I only need this to mine a couple things here. Tool binding. Just a couple pieces of cobalt. That's it. So this should be enough. Let's see, we're gonna make a pickaxe. Wooden tool rod, this, and this. Usually I like to make an entire steel pickaxe, but this wooden one should do the trick at least. So let's go ahead and run back to the nether here. Sorry if I sound a little bit hoarse. I think my allergies are kicking in because my throat's a little bit sore. So I'm probably not going to do too much more talking this episode. But I do have a program that I want to set up for this episode, but we might wait until next time to do that. We'll see how long it takes me to actually find enough cobalt here. It's actually pretty rare. I remember it being a lot more common in other packs, but I've flown around quite a bit and haven't seen a whole lot of it. So either way, I'm going to go mine that up, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. I finally got my tools set up here. There's nothing on them right now. They've got all their modifiers and everything, but I really don't feel like doing any more of that today. Instead, we're going to be working on a different program here, just a quick one. I'll probably release it to you guys, but it's not going to be really useful unless you have this set up exactly like I do. But what it is, so I've got all these pipes everywhere, and I was kind of just seeing how that would work out, and it didn't really work out that great. It's kind of inefficient to have all these things running at all the times, and I keep having to shut this one off because this fills up, and then I just waste all of my wood. So we're gonna have a turtle do it. You know, I enjoy mining turtles. Really, I shouldn't be using these things anyway. So just to start, I'm gonna take out these so we don't make a huge mess, and I've already shut that off. So then we can kind of just clear out this area here. And instead of using these pipes, we're going to have a mining turtle come through here and do all of this for us. So the goal would be that we don't need anything running, and the turtle will just pick up the wood from this chest, put them in these furnaces, and then wait until these furnaces are completely done, smelting that entire stack that it just put in, and then go back to the charcoal chest, drop everything off, and then pick up some more wood. Just so that way, most of the time, the thing's not even going to be running. So it's only going to be running when it actually needs to be. This should be... Okay, we can go ahead and break these now. So a lot of the times, we can actually have this guy not even move if we put the furnaces... let's go ahead and make these iron furnaces, just so that way... I'll take the turtle away. way. Just so they're a little bit more efficient. Doesn't really make a big difference, but I've got plenty of iron, so might as well. Oh yeah, they take these iron plates. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do. They take 5 each, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do 3. 3 different furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so put those back in there. 1, 2, 3, just enough. And we'll put these on the bottom. Hopefully this turtle's going to be able to interact with these things. I didn't actually check to see if it could. And then I'm not sure how it's going to work out to put the charcoal in here. Maybe we'll have another turtle coming around and just filling these things up with charcoal. I'll have to see how that works out. I don't know if if I put if the turtle drops off charcoal in here, if it knows to put it in the bottom one, and if it drops off wood, it knows to put it in the top. We'll go ahead and figure that out as we go. Let's just sleep really quick in just a second. I swear my monitors are like dark or something. It always looks darker than it actually is. So for right now, we'll just go ahead and put the the charcoal in there. And get that turtle back because I deposited him by accident. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of this on camera because this is a pretty simple program. So we'll just put him right there, and then well, let's label him. So label set. Let's just do restocker. There we go. Just so that way he will save the programs if I break him. All right, so we got this here. So let's turn him around. Alright, so we'll start out like this. And, alright, so what's the order that we want to do this in? He's going to be sucking out of this chest, so he'll want to suck out 3 stacks of logs. And I'll also make it so that if he sucks out some saplings, he'll put the saplings in this chest here and make sure to suck out another stack of logs. And then he'll deposit them down. So let's exit this. That's it. And then we'll do edit, restock. No capital, restock. Okay, so in here, so first we're going to do a little for loop. Actually, let's do while. Let's think of a variable name. Let's make a variable really quick. Empty equals 0. Alright, so then while empty equals 0, do like that. And I forgot to sleep. Now the zombie's coming. Can I sleep in here? Great, there's monsters. Oh, it's an angry one too. I haven't put any quartz on this sword yet, so it's not that great. These things are tough. Alright, quick. That is why you always want to make sure to sleep immediately when it turns to night, because the mobs here are pretty brutal. Okay, so where were we? So while empty equals 0, we're going to suck out of this chest. So we'll do turtle.suck up, like that. That should suck out of the top chest. Just to make sure, let's make sure we're on turtle.select 1, just so we make sure that we have the first slot selected. Then we'll do turtle.select 2. Actually, we're going to want to make sure that we've sucked out wood and not saplings. So we're going to want to do turtle. I think it's inspect is what we're going to need to do. And this is about the point where I'm going to skip ahead and actually finish most of this up without you guys. So I'll be back in just a couple seconds. Okay, so I just finished what I was just talking about there. So now we've got a new function here called function detail, and this is just so that way I don't have to type in all this code every time I want to get the detail of an item. So it wasn't inspect, it was actually detail, get item detail. So that way this will return the name of whatever item is selected. So if we come down here, now we have stack equals 1, and that's just basically what stack it's working on. So while stack is less than or equal to 3, so that's saying that it has less than 3 stacks of stuff. It'll select the stack slot. So this is stack 1, this is stack 2, and this is stack 3. So in the beginning it's going to be on stack 1, so it selects the first slot. It's going to suck an item out of the chest, and then it's going to check the detail. Here's that detail function. So this will return the name of whatever item is selected. So if detail does not equal Minecraft log, then it's going to take whatever's in this slot and move it to slot 15. And if it does equal Minecraft log, so we're down to else, then it's just going to increase the stack counter by 1. So that means, and then when it goes through this loop again, it's going to select slot 2, and it's going to do the same thing until every single one of these slots is a log. So let's just go ahead and run that and see what it does. So we'll do restock, select, select, select. Alright, good, then the program should end. No problem. So let's just go ahead and put these in here, except on the second one, let's put a few saplings, just to make sure this works. Select, select, moves it to slot 15, and then selects those, no problem. So that works just fine. So the next thing we have to do is move the turtle over to this side to actually deposit the items. So let's just see if this works. Edit, restock. So after that program is done, we should... actually, you know what I'm going to do? It makes more sense to turn him around, just because that's the way we're going to be placing him, like that. And then we'll program him so that way he starts off facing in that direction. So edit, actually it probably doesn't matter since he's going to be moving back and forth anyway, but for this we'll just leave him like that. Edit, restock. So after this is done, we're going to want him to turn left, like that. So now he's turning that way, and then we'll make him go forward. Okay, so now he should be sitting here once he gets to this point in the program. And at that point he's going to want to select the first one, turtle.select 1, and then turtle.drop down. So that should put that spruce wood into this chest here. And then also we're going to want him to select 15, and then turtle dot drop up. So now he should drop these saplings up into this chest. And then if we continue on, then we're going to want him to turn around. Turtle dot turn right. Turtle dot turn right. And then move forward 2 spaces. Actually, we'll just make him move forward 2 spaces. Yeah, we'll do that at the end. Alright, so now he is in this spot right here, and we'll do the exact same thing, except we'll select 2. Turtle.select 2. Turtle.select, can't type here, select, oh yeah, turtle.select, turtle.drop down. And then we don't need to do anything with the saplings there, so that's it. So we'll have them turn around again. Turtle.turn right. Turtle.turn right. Turtle.forward. Alright, so now he's back in this position, and we'll just have him turn right one more time. Turtle.turn right. And now we should be back in the starting position, but we haven't actually filled this furnace yet, so let's go back up to the top and do that before. I'm going to do that one first. Turtle.select 1. Okay, so if we want to do that, then just for the sake of everything, let's just make this select 2 and this one select 3, so that he actually does it in order. I hope this is making sense. I know I'm kind of like just like doing all this in front of you, but hopefully it's interesting at least some of you, or interesting for at least some of you. So before he turns around, we'll make him turtle.select 1, and then turtle.drop down. Okay, so that should, once he's done, he should select here, select do this one, and then this one, and then return back to the starting position. So let's save it and exit, and we'll take these out just so we can start out with nothing. And we'll do the same thing with the sapling in slot 2, just to make it try and do that. Alright, so we'll do restock, select the items, looking good. Alright, drop this in this one. Oops, it looks like I forgot to actually add fuel to this guy, so he does not have a fuel function yet. So we're going to put the coal in slot 16. So we should always have coal in this slot, which is fine. So then we'll just refuel him right here before we actually put that in the code. So we'll just do turtle.refuel1. This guy will not, no items to combust. Oh yeah, turtle.select 16. Then turtle.refuel1. Alright. Exit. Okay, so now that he's fueled up just a little bit, we'll do the same thing again, just with this stuff here. Like that. Okay. So let's try that one more time. What's the name of the program? I totally forgot. Restock. Okay. There we go. Takes that, puts it there, takes that, and now he should move over to this one, drops it in there, turn around, drops that in there, and then returns back to the starting position. Alright, so that's good. Now all we have to do is I'm going to have him refuel in the beginning if he needs to, and then he's also going to pick up coal right here, and then he's also going to, well actually let's just see if this works. Let's take out half the coal here, alright, and put this right here. If we go into the Lua console, and we do turtle.select 16. Alright, if he's selecting that and he does turtle.drop down, what happens? Okay, it does actually put it in the second slot, so that's perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this program, and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I just finished that up. So now if we run the restock program with this chest full, he's gonna fill up the chests, the furnaces like usual, but when he gets here, he's going to run into an error and it says no more storage, shutting down. And then he's just going to sit there and wait until you empty this chest, or, well, until you empty this chest and then reset him. So that works really nicely, does exactly what I want it to do. It's a pretty simple program, but really helpful, much better than those pipes, especially because you can just kind of cover up all this, since it only uses up these 3 spaces here underneath the chests. And that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and release this to you guys. I know that there's not that many uses for it. It was more for me than for you. But you could use it for other things. Oh, sorry. There's the code, KSQ1YYRQ. You could use it for other things. You can even use it to smelt things other than just this wood here. It's really up to you. It doesn't work if you smelt a whole lot of things at once. I think you only do one item at a time, but that's just kind of what it was made for. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.